in the meta. We have some boogery in the meta. So who is this person? Content moderation lead. The Jenny. Producer for Hbomberguy. Wait, Bomberguy doesn't produce his own stuff? Oh, very rich, very bourgeois, very left-leaning. Research in online moderation. You're researching the Jennies. Those Jennies. Misinformation. Oof. The information which misses, chat. The information which misses. How do you have this power, Kate Law? Share it with me. Tell me your secrets. How do you do it? How do you look at something and know the reality and the matrix? What is the desert of the real, Cat Law? How do you have this power that other human beings lack? Do you hoard it, Cat Law? Do you hoard this power to your bosom and you ask money in exchange for it? Because if everyone had the power, then no one would need the Johnny. Oh my God, what a horrible dystopian place where everyone would be able to tell fact from fiction and no one would need the Johnny. But most importantly, of course, mental health. The Mentat. Brilliant. Okay, so this person, they subjected themselves to the atrocities of the VR chat. That Lovecraftian place that only Zoomers can thrive in. Us progressive folk cannot endure such mental anguish which is in VR chat, but luckily Cat Low is there to make it a more inclusive, a more diverse, a more progressive and well-regulated space. Because within 1 minute that Cat Low was there, she was exposed to horrors. Dozens of people chanting the N-word. Cat Law, how can I contact you? I want to thank you for your service. Like, you must have seen horrors that even the Ukrainian soldiers did not witness. I mean, a place where people were saying the N-word, that exists today? How did you survive, Cat? Oh my God, like, I want to donate money to Cat Law. I mean, the contribution for humanity, the sacrifices which they have endured in order to bring us this very important information about VR chat that no one else has known on the internet. Astonishing, ladies and gentlemen. Let's give it up. Let's give it up for Cat Law. Oh my God, like, you brave survivor. By the way, do not contact Cat Law, okay? I'm serious. Do not contact them. We do not talk to the people that we criticize on the internet or appreciate. In this case, we're appreciating Cat Law's dedication, not for the internet, but for humanity. People in Africa are going to chant the name of Cat Law for decades to come because they are trying to bring safety for African people everywhere, including some Americans. Several men crowding and making sexual comments to a nervous girl who said she was 15 in her profile. Those goddamn fucking parents. Who leaves a 15-year-old girl unsupervised online? What is wrong with you Americans? Parent your children, for the love of God. Parent your children. Be there when the child is online. Do you allow the children to also play freely in a strip club? Like, what is wrong with you? No, seriously. She is baffled. I'm baffled too, Cat Law. Let's be baffled together. What is happening with the American parents? Where are the parents? Do they just pop up a child from their vagina and then allow it loose on the internet thinking that there's no consequences? The internet is a bad place, Cat Law. You know this. I know this. Where were the parents? I'm baffled by people who think that VR chat is the frontier of creativity and equitable VR. Who thinks that? Like, who looks at VR chat and the first thing that they think of is equitability. Equitability. While softly waving away concerns. Look, Cat Law is concerned. I am concerned too. And I'm a troll. I'm concerned trolling right now. But I'm still concerned about the near constant disturbing experiences happening to the marginalized people people. Look, Cat Low is the champion of marginalized people. I spoke with my black friend yesterday, and I asked, like, how is Cat Low doing? And he said, oh, that white person that cares about marginalized people. Yeah. Oh my God, you know, I wish I could talk to her, but like she is being swamped by so many internet horrors that I just don't want to take away from her time. But like, it's a difficult life that Cat Low is doing right now. She's the Martin Luther King of the internet. And Johnny's everywhere. Decentralized open source movements are incredibly important with increasing corporate. But it's hard to get behind them when equitable participation in the first thing thrown out so people can move fast and break things in the open source. It's a long-ended belief that its harm on the public internet is inherently inevitable and therefore must be accepted. It must not. Put Cat Low in charge. Cat Low for president. I fully support the dictatorship of the Cat Low. Only through the Cat Low guidance and experience and iron fist can we have an equitable VR chat where marginalized people can enjoy internet freedom. And every other troll is to suppressed by the fist of the Cat Low Johnny. Any other thing is unacceptable. If Cat Low isn't in power, it's not equitable. Cat Low needs to have funding. Fund Cat Low right now. Give them money so they can fight for marginalized people. Without them, marginalized people are powerless. They suck the power from Cat Low. They're like, and they get empowered from the liberal white person. Only like that can marginalized people enjoy VR chat like you and I. Because again, I spoke with my black friend and I asked him like, hey, do you want to come over to VR chat? And he said, no, that's for white people. I'm like, well, what do you mean? Cat Low told me it's harmful. Like, why do you want my mental health to be in danger? Unless Cat Low is the president of VR chat, I will never go there. Only she has the power and the ability to create a safe, equitable environment for people like myself by purging and banning trolls. The way we can make VR chat more inclusive is by excluding a huge number of people that disagree with Cat Low, and only then will I go there. Okay, now that I've shit all over VR chat, I'm very interested in talking to some Johnnies active in the VR chat community about the healthy spaces and norms that they have cultivated like farmers on a field. They planted that ideology and now it has grown roots into a fascist system that will ban and purge anyone that disagrees, like Steven Crowder and the Hodge twins. By the way, I still have one question though. On the internet, what is the difference between a central person, right, like the important person like Cat Low, and the marginalized people? Because on the internet, behind the keyboard where you have the clickety-clack, I thought that everyone has the same power. But apparently, like Cat Low being part of the center, like she is on the main line, she's the main important person, she has different powers than the marginalized people. I think it might be the Johnny status, huh? The Johnnies. Down with the Johnnies. The Johnny revolution needs to happen. Take down the Johnnies so we can have a more equitable VR chat. The Johnnies have privilege, they have power, and they have oppressed us for long enough. I'm sorry, Cat Low, but I have a change in heart. I realize that Johnnies have more power than the average user. They have more privilege. They are the people that are the 1%. And we need to take down the Johnnies from every single VR community so that we can create equality. Only with the power of equality will we have an equitable VR.